We have here with us Divshani Banga, who's diagnosed with Lyme disease. And Div, you've had, as of today, you've had about 16 hours of hyperbaric. So can you tell us a little bit, like what you have noticed since you have started the treatment?
Okay, so first of all, I noticed that when I first started the treatment, I was having a worst Herxheimer's reaction I've ever had. I had massive headaches and my body ached. That was for the first couple of days, and then I just realized I started having more energy. My body felt like it needed to move all the time, whereas before the hyperbaric, I felt like I wanted to sleep all the time. I just was lethargic doing anything. I was basically dragging myself around. I actually feel like I have more energy. I have prior to this, under my eyes were sunken, and I was dry, and I felt I just felt almost dehydrated and depleted all the time. I just now, after 16 sessions, I've increased energy. My brain fog has gone. I'm not, like, my head is not messed up. I'm actually thinking about things properly. What else? Let's see. After 16 sessions, right now, as I sit here, I have minimal pain. My pain when I started was about 8 to 9, like certain spots, and now I'm having pains with some, I don't know, located, like it's localized, so there's not like shooting pains everywhere. It might just be underneath my feet, and from my own research, I realized that this is due to die-off. So what's happening is the oxygen is actually killing the bacteria in that particular spot. That's the reason I was diagnosed with ehrlichiosis, which affects you neurologically. So that's why my upper part, my jaw, my neurological, like my eyesight, my teeth, my head was paining. So that's the reason the first week my head was paining so much, because it was die-off all in my head area. My teeth were actually paining too. So I know this from previous herxes with antibiotics, but I realized that the herx with the hyperbaric was way more powerful.
So it actually made you very sick.
It actually made me exceptionally sick the first week. I had massive headaches, like my head was paining all the time, and that is due to die-off. Whereas with antibiotics, my Herxheimer's reaction was throwing up, like it wasn't localized. It was just like nausea and diarrhea. That was the extent of my herx. And yes, I did have some body pain and night sweats, but whereas with hyperbaric, I'm realizing that my herxing is a million times more. Okay. So now this is the second week and I have no headache. I don't have any headache. As now and then, if I go into hyperbaric and come out, sometimes there'll be a mild pain in my head, but not that much. However, I'm now feeling like this part had the die-off, because the rest of my body is now having aches and pains. Yesterday was underneath my feet, and today is not there.
Well, so, when you say die-off, you actually feel a difference between the pain pattern you're saying?
Yes.
So it was different from before?
Completely different from my herxing from antibiotics. The antibiotics herxing was not like this pain. Mm-hmm. It was nausea and diarrhea, vomiting diarrhea, and it lasted for, I don't know, a week or two. And then you carried on the antibiotics and nothing really happened. But you felt like, I mean, I think it was just, I don't know, subduing the symptoms or whatever it was doing. But this herxing is so, it's in conjunction with every other herxing reaction I found out about in research. Okay. So I wasn't afraid. I actually now realize that it is die-off. It's killing all the bacteria, because I'm feeling a little bit human again, actually. It's unbelievable.
Okay.
I'm feeling, and it's only 16, hours, but, on Monday of this week, I left Hyperbaric, and first time in 8 years, I had zero pain in my body.
And how long did
Zero
that
pain.
last?
It lasted for about 3 or 4 hours. So I went home at about 11:30 or 12, and it lasted till I took an antibiotic at 4 or 5 o'clock, and then I started actually feeling really ill from the antibiotic. So
Okay.
I'm exceptionally happy with the Hyperbaric. I think it's done. There's been no side effects other than my actual herxing. So I will highly recommend
Like your breathing, everything, like
my breathing is good. I was feeling a little bit when I first came anxious, but now that my anxiety is calmed down, my breathing has been really good for the first week. This week I've had a little bit of shortness of breath, but then it's been for a period of time, and then it goes away.
okay.
So like today I'm completely
So you're
fine.
confident that this is going to help you, hey? You feel
the proof is in the pudding. Like I'm feeling like you can say, you can be positive, Florence, like you can say, you know what, it's gonna help, but it has to actually work for you, and it's been working. So I'm very happy.